Hey YouTube, Xfile2708 here, and welcome to a Saturday night YouTube video. This is a tag response to my good friend Snestastic, whose channel you can see in the background there. Basically it's a top 5 tag video, and 3 questions to be answered, guys. So, first one up is your top 5 gaming characters of all time. Quite a good question, that one. I had to think about that for some time. A couple of characters sprung to mind straight away. A couple of other ones I had to think a bit harder for, but I've got a top 5 here, guys. A couple of them duplicated from Snestastic, so good choice of characters, matey. So at number 5 is Nathan Drake from Uncharted. I've not played Uncharted 2 yet, but I have played the first one. Probably about halfway through it at the moment, so playing it for the first time, absolutely love the game. Hooked on the the detail, just how much the game really grabs you into the storyline. And Nathan Drake's humour is just so dry and sarcastic, and just gets you chuckling along throughout the game. So Nathan Drake is number 5. Number 4, another very humorous character, is Guy Brush Threepwood. Those of you that are old enough to remember, he was the main character from the Monkey Island adventure games. Again, very, very sarcastic sense of humour, very, very funny guy. And playing the Monkey Island games on PC does hold a lot of memories for me. So Guybrush makes it in at number 4. Number 3, I think most people's top 5 will include this guy. It's everybody's favourite plumber, and that's Mario. Only really got into Nintendo, within the last year. Very much Sega was always the favourite over here. So, for me, I'm still discovering some of the Nintendo classics, and Mario always holds his own, really. He's absolutely fantastic character, very strong character, and as I say, would make a lot of people's top 5 easily. So Mario makes it at number 3 for me. Number 2, sticking with the Mario theme, is Yoshi. So I always, in any of the Mario Kart games, I always choose Yoshi. He's just a cutesy little character that I think is absolutely fantastic. I really, really do like Yoshi, so he makes it at number 2. And at number 1, no surprise, guys, being a big Sega fanatic, it's got to be Sonic, that little blue hedgehog. He captures everything about Sega for me. Such an iconic character, exactly the same for probably a lot of people over in the US, where the stronghold was with Nintendo. Sonic, so he's just an absolutely fantastic character. Still very much an iconic character today. Coming back with nice titles on the current generation consoles like Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic Unleashed. So for me, Sonic's my all-time number 1 favourite gaming character. So, excuse me, guys. Next up, I've reversed these next 2 questions around. So it's your top 5 gaming systems of all time. Again, 3 leapt to mind very easily, but I did have to give some thought to the other 2. So first of all, guys, at number 5, even though I don't own one, I have set it as my target this year to own one by the end of the year, and that's the Neo Geo AES. So some absolutely fantastic games on that console. You've got your King of Fighters, your Metal Slug series, just some absolutely fantastic arcade type games that will go down in gaming history, and a lot that already have. So yeah, number 5, Neo Geo AES. Number 4, guys, is a current generation console. It's the PlayStation 3. So I've got my PlayStation 3 Slim now, which I brought just before Christmas, and since then my Xbox 360 has not been switched on once. Absolutely love the system, love the controller. Um, you know, prefer excuse me, prefer the games on PlayStation 3. Um, it's got free um, internet capability. It's got your PlayStation Home, downloadable content, which I'm getting a little bit more into. You know, I just much prefer. You know, it's got built-in wireless internet, etc. So, for me, that makes it at number 4. Top 3, guys, probably won't come as a surprise to you. I think I've mentioned them lots across my videos. So at number 3 is the Amstrad CPC 464. So, you know, that's a system that I had as a kid and spent a lot of time once I got back into retro gaming trying to find one in the condition that I want to add into the collection. So Amstrad 464 makes it at number 3. Number 2, guys, is the Atari 2600. So those of you that have seen my recent videos will know that I'm starting collecting boxed Atari 2600 games now as my main focus next to my number 1 console. So moving on nicely is the Sega Mega Drive. So everybody knows that watches my videos, I'm going for a full Mega Drive, full PAL Mega Drive collection. I'm even starting to get quite a few Japanese Mega Drive games, and I also pick up Genesis Mega Drive games where I can as well. Excuse me, guys, I've got a really niggly cough at the minute. So that's my top 5 systems. And finally, guys, I need to name my 5 favourite games of all time. So what I've done is I've based it on my top 5 systems. I'm going to choose my top game for each of those systems, so makes it nice and easy. So number 5, guys, is Metal Slug. Big fan of run and gun games, not too bad at them, and Metal Slug just captures intensely what a run and gun game is all about. So Metal Slug, any of them. I've not got a personal favourite. I've only played a couple of them, but you know, when I sit down and play them, I'm addicted to them for hours and hours. So that makes number 5, guys. Number 4 is the first Uncharted. As I say, that's really drawn me in, storyline wise, character wise. I just love everything about that game. Can't wait to complete it and move on to Uncharted 2. So that's number 4. And number 3, guys, is Gryzor on the Amstrad CPC 464. Gryzor is a side-scrolling shooter. I don't know if that's the correct way to describe it, but if you don't know Gryzor, guys, have a look around on YouTube at some gameplay videos. For me, that was my all-time favourite game on the Amstrad 464, so absolutely fantastic game. At number 2, guys, on the Atari 2600 is Combat. Now I'm sure most of you will think, oh, that's a really common game, blah blah blah, but for me that holds so many memories as a kid, growing up playing on my Atari console with my brother and my dad. It's got a really good multiplayer element to it, you know, battling against your opponent either with tanks, biplanes, you know, the old-fashioned type planes, etc. So it's got really good multiplayer gameplay, and you know, for me, as I say, that holds so many memories playing that game when I was younger. And at number 1, guys, on the Sega Mega Drive is Streets of Rage 2. So absolutely love the Streets of Rage series. I've only played 1 and 2, hoping to get Streets of Rage 3 within the next couple of months, finances permitting. But Streets of Rage 2, again, I put so many hours into that game. I absolutely love it. Love the gameplay, love the music, and it's just a fantastic series that I hope goes from strength to strength with the sequel, Streets of Rage 3. So that's my top 5, guys. So thanks very much to Snestastic for the tag. Those of you that don't know Snestastic, where have you been? But seriously, if you don't know him, head over to his channel, guys, and I'm sure you'll like what you'll see, and subscribe to his channel. So I need to tag 5 people in return, guys. So I'm going to whip through these guys very quickly because I'm sure I'm running out of time. So first up is Benji UK10. So you're tagged, matey. If you can do a video response to the questions that I'll put in the comments box, or the information box, that'd be appreciated. Next up, my good friend Barry, Ready03. You're tagged, matey. Next up, Cyanide Breath Mints. Again, if you can do a video response, matey, it will be appreciated. And the final two people to tag, guys, Ian Wilson 1978 and Steve Benway. So if any of you guys have already been tagged, then obviously no need to do a response. Or if you just don't fancy it, again, not a problem. But it would be nice to see your top 5, guys. So as always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll put up another video shortly. Bye for now.